Hey, it's Barry Bailey here, and I'm starting back with part 3 of the Medicine Wheel Teacher Series. And just wanted to remind you that I'm just paying it forward as it's been passed on to me, and that's all I can do. And I hope you get something good out of this, something you can use. And I'm going to start back with the Solstice and Equinox stones because I didn't point them out very clearly in part 2. And so we'll start back with the East and the Spring Equinox stone, which intersects the directions of the east and south. It's right here, directly intersecting. And in the summer, we have the summer solstice right here. This is the stone representing summer solstice, and it intersects the summer and fall, or the south and west. And then we have here the fall equinox, which intersects the fall and the winter directions, or the west and the north. And then between the north and the east, we have the winter solstice stone, which intersects the direction of north and east. And I just wanted to clarify that for you. As I said, I have 33 stones in this medicine wheel. It doesn't have to be 33. This is just the energies that I use in my medicine wheel, and it's pretty much common. The stones, though they change from culture to culture, the intention is still the same in the medicine wheel. It really can't be altered. It was brought here a long time ago by wisdom keepers who came to this planet and gave us this wisdom of the universe. And the medicine wheel itself actually represents the heart of God, and it represents safety. It represents feelings. It represents the physical and the non-physical, and it's multidimensional, and it's portal. And so the medicine wheel is spiral also. It's not just a flat circle, but it's spiraling continuously. And it basically, the medicine wheel is the DNA of the universe. The DNA of the earth, as an earth medicine wheel, would be the DNA of the earth, the safety and health of the earth and all its people, and was modified from culture to culture to fit their language and the way they interpret things. Some were geared more to animal medicine, some were geared more to plants and protection and things like that. But the medicine wheel itself is for safety and harmony and balance. And like I said, the heart of God, the DNA of life itself. And so it spirals. It's not just a flat thing on the ground, it spirals. And these medicine wheels were brought to us. The first ones that my guides revealed to me was the Andromedans brought the medicine wheel, and the first one was left as an imprint. The Andromedans wanted to bring some wisdom to the earth to share with earth peoples, and they did this by designing the landing craft of their ships to look like, symbolize the medicine wheel. And when they would land and take off, they would leave this imprint, and they were told to place stones in each of the imprints. And so the people did this, and it was used as a place for family gathering, for wholesomeness, and for prayer. And people back then, knowing that the stones are holders of prayer and holders of thoughts, they were excellent communicating devices. And so the medicine wheel became a place of communication between this world and other worlds, as well as looking down into the DNA of the individual and the planet. So this is very scientific and multidimensional, the medicine wheel is. But the first medicine wheel known to be left on Earth was left on the at the forks of 2 rivers in Saskatchewan, Canada. And I think that place is known. People know about that place there now, and I think it's known to a few people. Another medicine wheel, which I'm not sure of, which personally I think was left by a Drummond and Crouch, is the medicine wheel in Wyoming, up in the Bighorn Mountains, sitting above 10,000 feet. And I've been to that medicine wheel. It's about, I'd say 40 feet in diameter or more, and it's very old. Researchers have found it to be very, very old, and the stones go way down below the surface of the ground. But the medicine wheel is a living entity. It's a living prayer. And if you have a medicine wheel, whether it be a 28 stone, 32 stone, or whatever your energies are that you put in the stones in your medicine wheel, the medicine wheel itself becomes a living prayer. And the way you activate this prayer, if you're by yourself, you stand outside the circle. You can stand in the west or the east, and you activate the circle by envisioning the spiraling medicine wheel, and envision it rising up just above your head and spinning in a clockwise position, like the earth. Spinning, spinning, spinning. And you don't have to pray for anything, because the medicine wheel itself is a symbol for all good to manifest. And so it's very simple, and anybody can do it. You don't have to ask for anything. Some people have used the medicine wheel for personal reasons, and this takes the energy from the wheel. It's not meant for personal gain or anything like that, but it's meant for the good of the community and the earth as a whole. People who use it for personal gain or for protection might want to be protected from some particular person. They might mention a name or something like that. Well, that's not good, because what will it take to protect them? It might harm the other person. And so we don't use it directed at particular people or anything like that. It can only be used for good. And you can't do harmful things with a medicine wheel. You can either do good things or it doesn't work. So here is the living prayer that I have in my yard. And over here, like I said, I have the old Celtic medicine wheel, which has the living prayer, and it has the prayer pole, or the peace pole. It has may peace prevail on earth in 8 different languages. And this is a living prayer that is constantly spinning. I activated this prayer several years ago, and it is still spinning and sending out, may peace prevail on earth, sending it out to the far corners of the universe and to the circle. And this is the way these living prayers work. There's other living prayers that have been set in motion. One of them is Stonehenge, which is said to have been brought by the Syrian people. Syrian people are very connected to Earth, as it is said that Earth itself was brought to this solar system from the Syrian galaxy many years ago, and as a water planet. And so the Syrians are very connected and concerned with the water and the safety of the water and the oceans here on this planet. And so the Stonehenge circle has to do with the continuity of life and the continuity of the sea creatures, for the safety of sea creatures in the oceans, where the sea creatures are the one that move the waters and the currents and keep the oceans alive. And so Stonehenge is placed there as a living prayer for the oceans and for the earth. And it's very interesting to look into the origins of the medicine wheel. Very revealing. Okay, I've reached the time limit for the 3rd part of my Medicine Wheel Teacher series, and I hope you've gotten something out of this. I wish you blessings, Wado, blessings to you and your loved ones, and I look forward to sharing with you again in part 4.